What are your thoughts on the overall level and pace the first day?
I thought the first practice was, I thought, really high pace. The second practice was high pace. The third got a little tired at the end because they'd already played the scrimmage and they didn't get the warm up and that normally you would have. But overall, I mean, we saw some really good things out there, and we saw a lot of guys competing hard. There was a lot of battles out there today, and that's what we wanted to see.
What did you? On the Russians, of course.
I'm sure. Well, they're pretty skilled.
Yeah.
I mean, they had about 8 chances to score, even though they were -2. But you could see the skill in them. You could see the release in the shot. I don't want to make too many comparisons at all, but like Kuzmenko's release is a lot like Ovi's release. You know, looking at both of them off the left side. So, but I think they played with energy, and you could tell that they weren't just out here, you know, they wanted to make a good impression. I think they did.
You got good luck with the Russians
so far. Yeah.
I don't know. Is there anything?
I speak their language. I guess. I don't know. No, I don't know. You just treat people right, and good things happen. You know?
So Kuzmenko said he thinks that he might be better on this ice than he is on the international ice, the KHL ice.
I hope that's the case. I mean, you know what? And this might be a convoluted thing. But when I played, offensive players were better on smaller ice surfaces because things happen a lot quicker. And so he might be thinking the exact same thing.
I know. Sorry, you think being at having KHL, he's older, you know, he's not 19 or 20, coming on, he's 20, mid-20s, having some of the KHL, is that helpful for him? Some guys have had a lot of success.
Well, I mean, experience in general. He's a man. He's not a young boy, and coming in eyes wide open. He's probably has an awful lot of friends that are in the NHL, and so I mean, he's coming over here, and I think he looks like he can skate and shoot, and the pace of even that scrimmages and the practices, he was fine. So I'm looking forward to good things from him.
Seems like he's got some personality as well.
100%, yeah. I mean, I said that the first day I saw him. If this guy's as good as advertised, he's going to take the city by storm.
I know it's day one, but what have you seen out of Brock over, not just today, but over the informal skates as well?
Well, Bess he looked like he was really competing today, and like he wants to. In his mind, he had an off year, and so he wants to come back here with a vengeance and be the Brock Besser that he knows he can be. So I mean, I saw that in the drills and the one-on-ones, the competitiveness in the corners, where like in a normal practice he might just let the guy go. Today he was being pretty physical against those guys.
Mikheyev obviously is a two-way guy. Kuzmenko, I guess we'll find out. But what about Pettersson? Can you use him in a two-way?
Well, I use him everywhere. I mean, he kills penalties. He's on the power play. He's out in the last minute. So, I mean, when you've got the hockey IQ that Petey has, then you can put him anywhere. And when he's determined to do something, he can do it. If he want, sometimes he's a little more aggressive offensively because that's by nature. But when you ask him to be a defensive stalwart, he can do that too.
He said he would embrace the idea of matching up against another team's top line. Would you give him that opportunity?
Well, it depends on who his line mates were, I would think, I mean, I have no problem against him playing against anybody, but I'd like to be able to see a little more from Kuzmenko before I'm putting him against Austin Matthews.
Curtis Lazar is a new guy coming in to obviously
I thought that line worked well. I mean, solid NHL line, worked really hard, and that's what they're going to be. They're going to be a hard line to play against, and if they stay the same like that, so it was good. He was good.
What do you want to? What can Curtis bring?
Well, he's got the experience. He's aggressive. He's played on winners, and he's an NHL hockey player. And you give him a shot at scoring, he's going to score. So, he's going to kill penalties. He's going to bring a lot to this team.